farmhouse stood silent against the backdrop of a pale, starless sky. Emily and her brother Sam had inherited it after their grandparents passed. They arrived one weekend to sort through years of dusty memories and forgotten relics. The house seemed normal until Emily found a rusted key in a hidden drawer. It was labeled attic. Curiosity got the better of them, and they ventured up the narrow stairs that led to the attic. The door creaked open to reveal a dark, musty space. Forgotten trunks and cobweb-laden furniture lay scattered under a single flickering bulb. Yet it wasn't the room that drew Emily's attention. It was the tall mirror leaning against a far wall. "Who keeps a mirror in the attic?" Sam muttered, his voice uneasy. Emily approached the mirror, wiping off the grime. For a fleeting moment, her reflection seemed to smile before she did. That night, Emily couldn't sleep. She kept hearing faint creaks from above, as if someone was walking in the attic. Sam dismissed it as the house settling, but Emily wasn't so sure. She crept upstairs with a flashlight, drawn inexplicably to the mirror. This time, her reflection didn't move. Instead, a shadowy figure emerged behind her in the glass. She turned around, heart pounding, but the attic was empty. When she looked back at the mirror, the shadow was closer, its inky form twisting and undulating as though it were alive. The next morning, Sam found her sitting on the attic floor, her eyes wide and unblinking. She muttered fragments of sentences. "The shadow. It's inside the mirror, watching us." Sam tried to pull her away, but Emily resisted, her gaze fixed on the mirror as if it held her captive. By evening, Emily disappeared. Sam searched the house frantically, only to find her standing before the mirror again. Her reflection moved independently, grinning with an unnatural glee as the real Emily whispered, "It wants you next." Sam decided to smash the mirror. He swung a heavy chair at it, shattering the glass into countless fragments. But each shard held the reflection of the shadow, now multiplied and spreading across the room. The darkness pooled on the floor, coalescing into a towering figure with hollow, glowing eyes. Sam stumbled backward as the shadow reached out, its touch icy and suffocating. He screamed, but the sound was swallowed by the growing void. Weeks later, the farmhouse was quiet again, except for the faint whispers that echoed from the attic. The townsfolk avoided it, claiming they saw shadowy figures flickering in its windows. One thing was certain: the mirror may have shattered, but the shadow wasn't gone. It was free.